You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Sports. We're going to talk about Jack Brewer, the former NFL safety who played for the Vikings, played for the Giants, little cup of coffee, I believe, with the Eagles. Most notably, recently, he has went after Joy Reid. Now, we know that lunatic works for MSNBC, and she went on a massive rant about the young black boys that were at a Ron DeSantis rally. Jack Brewer was there, and those boys were part of his youth outreach group that he provides in the community. Well, there was a lot of sinister things that went on there, like the fact that they actually started getting threats and things like that. So he filed a police report on Joy Reid and told her, if you don't apologize for the words that you used, and she used the words child abuse, because, you know, Ron DeSantis was there, so she lost her mind. He said, if you don't come out and publicly apologize, along with MSNBC, I'm going to sue you. Well, of course, he filed a lawsuit. So now he has come out and he has spoken out against a group that the NBA wrapped its loving arms completely around in the Marxist BLM, Black Lives Matter, that movement, that Marxist organization that was co-founded by Patrisse Cullors. We found out all the shady goings-on that she is involved with, spending money all over the place, buying mansions, throwing parties, yada, yada, yada. Well, look, we all know Black Lives Matter is not really about saving black lives. So now he has turned his attention to Black Lives Matter and is calling them out. Why? Black on black crime. Massive, massive issue. That is really where the real problem is, along with things like the lack of fathers in homes. That is the actual root cause of a lot of problems involving crime in the black community. And he's trying to circumvent and stop some of those. Now, keep in mind, guys like LeBron James are heavily involved in the BLM. So just keep that in mind as you're watching this. Let's watch this clip.
Police brutality still exists. Bad cops exist, but 98% of black homicides do not involve police at all. You've been saying this for years, Jack. Why did the left, the media, corporations, the elite, the list goes on and on and on, not see this coming?
I don't know. I remember back when Trayvon Martin was killed, I was actually a supporter of Black Lives Matter then. I thought it started off as a righteous call for justice, but it quickly grew into a cancerous ideology that has just ravaged black communities. And it's so unfortunate when you see black murder rates increasing by, I think, over 30%. I think we're up to 43% of all murders are African Americans. And you see in our major cities that murder rates are spiking the way that they are. In youth murder rates, I mean, now we have kids killing kids. I think in the city of Chicago, 407 kids killed other black kids. And so our problem really is not police officers. Our problem is internal. Our problem is a culture that is created that incentivizes little boys to think that they should carry guns and shoot at each other and be involved in gang warfare, in school systems that don't teach kids how to read and write, and fatherlessness that has ravaged our communities and has our kids at war against each other. We don't talk about that enough. We want to always talk about when a police officer kills a black kid, but we don't talk about the real crisis with the thousands of black lives that are lost at the hands of senseless gang warfare and turf warfare. And,
so he is coming out and he is speaking out. He called Black Lives Matter cancerous here. Now, we've said, look, especially coming off some of these weekends in which Chicago, New York, LA have become absolute war zones. Why isn't Black Lives Matter protesting in the streets? Where is the NBA and their outrage? Why is LeBron James not at the front of the Black Lives Matter protesting down the streets against black on black crime? Well, it's because It doesn't serve the leftist narrative of the false narrative of police brutality. And he just said it's cancerous. The organization is cancerous. And he tells you exactly what the real problems is here. Look, we always like to cover Jack Brewer because Jack Brewer breaks all kinds of leftist narratives and that sort of cloud that Democrats love to put around black men in this country. You know, they always support Joe Biden. They're always going to support Black Lives Matter. Look, you got black people coming out now saying, I gave money to this organization. And our community has seen nothing out there from this organization. An organization that the NBA had painted their logo on their floor of their courts. This is one reason. I mean, even with, the NBA starting to build some ratings back and all that, this is one of the big reasons why I have not come back to the NBA. I liked the NBA. I did. But I'll never come back to it until Adam Silver's gone, till LeBron James retires. Okay? And they've got to try to do something about China, too. I don't know how that's going to happen, but they need to take a stand against taking that money. So, former NFL player right here coming out breaking narratives. Where are all the other former NFL players, former NBA players? You guys are so woke. You're so ate up when you need to truly do your research like guys like Jack Brewer has done. So tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Jack Brewer, once again, unapologetic, speaking out. Man, being a former NFL player is powerful and it has reach, and I commend him for using that to try to better the black community. Good job. Great job. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.